Good day everyone, I am Pamela Del Mundo from BS Stream 4-3. So first, let us begin by reflecting on the wisdom and guidance found in God's words, which inspire us to seek knowledge, truth, and understanding in all our endeavors, including today's report. So since this is all about cybercrime, I will start with a quote saying that cybercrime may threaten our digital world, but the power to protect it lies in our hands through awareness, innovation, and commitment to secure the future. So as the technology continues to advance, understanding the relevance of cybercrime in our daily lives is crucial to protecting our personal information and maintaining our security. There are also different personalities or people behind those hacking activities, and one of the notable figures who brought attention to the complexities of cybercrime is Adrian Lamo, a hacker known for exposing vulnerabilities in high-profile cases. So let's delve into the life and background of Adrian Lamo. Adrian Alfonso Lamo Atwood was born in Malden, Massachusetts on February 20, 1981. Lamo's computer skills were largely self-taught. He received his first computer, a Commodore 64, at a young age and quickly became interested in software hacking by experimenting with the coding used to create his favorite video games. Lamo's family background is somewhat unclear, but he is often described as a nomadic individual, frequently moving from place to place. He lived a transient lifestyle, spending much of his time in public spaces like coffee shop, libraries, and internet cafes. His nickname, the homeless hacker, comes from his unconventional living situation. Lamo didn't have a permanent home but was able to sustain himself through a combination of skills and ability to find ways to access systems from public locations. So next is the hacking activities of Adrian Lamo. First is the Microsoft. He gained access to the internal system of Microsoft, which led him to obtaining internal emails and other sensitive documents. Next is the Yahoo. Lamo also infiltrated Yahoo's network, accessing its internal systems, and he was able to gain significant privileges without leaving traces, using methods like exploiting weak passwords and policies. And lastly is the New York Times. Perhaps his most famous hack occurred in 2002 when he broke into the New York Times internal systems. He reportedly accessed internal emails and databases, as well as gaining temporary administrative access to papers' work. He used this access to monitor the Times' internal communication for a time. He even added himself to the paper's internal database of experts as hacking expert. Lamo's activities or hacking activities were significant but not financially driven. He did not typically engage in stealing data for financial gain. Adrian Lamo's name became internationally known primarily to his involvement in the Chelsea Manning. So Manning was a U.S. Army intelligence analyst who had access to classified military documents, and over some time, Manning downloaded thousands of documents that detailed military activities, including sensitive videos, diplomatic cables, and reports on the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Manning shared these documents with WikiLeaks. So WikiLeaks is the non-profit organization dedicated to publishing classified or linked materials. And after that, he contacted Lamo in May 2010 via encrypted emails. So in 2010, Manning, while stationed in Iraq, reached out to Lamo in an online chat. Manning confessed to leaking classified information and sought Lamo's opinion on whether this was the right thing to do. The conversation between Manning and Lamo were later revealed as a central part of the case. Lamo ultimately reported Manning to the authorities, leading to Manning's arrest in May 2010. Lamo's decision to inform the U.S. government about Manning's actions was deeply controversial. He later explained that he felt Manning's leaks posed a significant threat to national security and endanger lives. So next is I will show to you the confession of Manning to Adrian Lamo. While Lamo was never as heavily prosecuted as some hackers, he also faced legal consequences for his hacking activities. So in 2004, Lamo was charged with computer crimes related to hacking system at Microsoft, Yahoo, and the New York Times. These were federal charges and he faced significant legal pressure. So next is the sentence. Lamo was sentenced to probation and home detention rather than jail time. He was also ordered to pay a fine. His sentence was relatively lenient, but his legal troubles were significant enough to affect his reputation and public image. After the Manning case, Lamo largely withdrew from the public eye but occasionally gave interviews, and he also struggled with public's perception of him and faced significant scrutiny both for his hacking activities and for his role in Manning's arrest. So Adrian Lamo passed unexpectedly on March 14, 2018 at the age of 37 in Kansas. His bloodstream contains various chemicals including prescribed benzodiazepines for his anxiety disorder, and the most probable cause of his demise was an accidental combination of benzodiazepines with kratom, a recreational drug. On a interview, Adrian Lamo says that he wasn't looking for fame, he was just doing what he thought was right. So his life and action left a complex and lasting impact on both hacking communities and broader discussion of cybersecurity and ethics. His skills as a hacker highlighted the vulnerabilities in major organizations, yet his decisions to report Chelsea Manning raised a significant questions about loyalty, whistleblowing, and responsibilities of individuals in digital age. So in light of Adrian Lamo's actions, organizations need to strengthen their cybersecurity and train employees to avoid security breaches like those Lamo exploited at Microsoft, Yahoo, and the New York Times. So hackers should use their skills responsibly, working within legal guidance to help improve security instead of taking advantage of weaknesses for personal gain. And additionally, there should be a safe and clear ways for people to report wrongdoing so whistleblowers can act without fear of retaliation. And by focusing on better security, ethical hacking, and protecting those who expose important issues, we can help prevent similar problems in the futures. So that's all, and thank you for listening everyone. I hope you have a good and blessed day.